welcome back to the channel, and welcome to what is, I believe, is going to be the new series between me and Evan for multiplayer. It's an old school series. If you have seen his recent video, he had mentioned something, and I decided I was going to make the map and everything. This is on Ashton Corners. It's a different farm though, so it gives a little bit more scenery. We're going to do a farm tour here. So we got our Ford OBS here, F350. And then, if you can see there, we have a race car trailer. And in here, I have one currently, and I'm hoping to have another one when Evan gets on the server. We have one modified. It has a Ford 351 in it. I'll hop in it here quick. It's a little bit loud. But it sounds amazing. Number 19. There's quite a bit of customization, so Evans shouldn't look like this at all. At least I'm hoping so. Then we have our Ford Mustang 329. It's got a big 4-barrel in it. You guys have seen this on the channel before, so I'm not going to hop in it and start it up. But it's not a drag manual. It is manual though. Got a race car trailer there. We're going to start in this here. We just got our Iron Bull trailer here. And that's all that's in here right now. I think we're going to do trailer storage in here. However, I don't have everything set up on the farm yet. Here's our combine. Our skid loader here, I don't have everything for it. It is the 8836 turbo here. White rims, a Boss SK box plow. One of our big workhorses here, an 8310, a Pro Novest, I think that's how you say it, snowblower here. It's nice for like a front mount, however we use it on this tractor on the back, or one of our other decent sized cab tractors. And here is our kind of shed with a bunch of tractors. And starting over here, we have a Model A. This is on ModHub. Julian F modding. Then we have a W4, McCormick Super W4, also on ModHub. Then we have a Super MTA here, Baylor tractor on ModHub. A 5020 Wheatland M&W turbo in there too, not on ModHub. So that's the smaller tractors. We are about harvest time, so we're gonna have to get ready for that. Around here, we have one smaller 2500 Parker wagon. And then we have two big 4000 Parker wagons, along with an old crib there. And then we have our New Holland 996 12-row header and a 30-foot header as well. Kind of in the weeds. I'm hoping to get those weeds knocked down before we put them back. But that's this side of the farm. I don't have an ATV yet. However, things might change between now and the first episode of farming here. I'm not sure if that's gonna have Charger Farms, also known as Evan here, here. So we got two identical notch kick bale trailers. These things have been on the channel forever. Don't really have to explain that much. Then here We have a shed door, really nice setup actually. Then we have our, I believe, biggest tractor. Here is also, or no, so this is not our biggest tractor, however, it is Spirit of 76, a true Spirit of 76 tractor, big Panther. You might be wondering, like, the PTO is not connected. For roleplay purposes, we have a generator that will be running it, and it will be running this cart in harvest, and then over here, or the 1050, then we have a Landau 7431 vertical tillage. It's a 33-foot unit. And then our Massey 4900, which is our most powerful tractor. Then I'll come over here. We got our small grain drill. I'm hoping to get a little nicer one. Over here we have our 348 baler. And then we have our international 20-foot cultivator. And our white 135. So that is the equipment that we have currently got on the farm. I believe that's all of it. However, I am going to go kind of show you, well, I'll pull it up on the map here. So we own these fields here, and then these two. Here we got some corn on the steps, and then a big cornfield here. We got quite a bit of beans. I think I am going to start harvesting without Evan, or at least getting prepped for harvest, and maybe buying a couple things here, so you kind of see what we go through. I have had my eye on a chopper and some wagons, and I think we're gonna buy them. The money amount in the top right is what we're going to have at the start of this series. However, for right now, we're gonna probably spend more than what's there. However, that is what I'm going to start the series off with at the start of everything. Gotta go continent. Oh, come on. Covers. Yes. Yeah, we'll go extra lights, normal heads, and the normal pipe should be okay. Then we're going to come down here, and the headers are these here. We're going to get the 6th row, the big head, and later on down the line we might get the pickup head here. And then I'm going to believe it's down here. Nope, it's up here in trailers. We are going to get these miter wagons here, or yeah, or no, this miter wagon with a roof. We're gonna get 2 for right now. I'm going to go pick up the wagons here. This map is Ashton Corners, and if you have seen Charger Farms, it is the same one that he plays on for his series. I'm hoping to continue with Farmville for a little while yet, and then after Farmville I'm waiting for the Saskatchewan, Canada map to come out, and about a couple weeks after that we will start playing there. Probably with like pick up and move all of our current equipment so we can keep a little bit of cool machinery and whatnot. So Evan hasn't seen the map yet. It'll be everyone's first time seeing it. I put it together pretty quickly, so I was gonna just do it right away, and then oh, the wagon jumped. We're going to quickly do this, and then I'll throw the video up and I'll show you where I think would be a good spot for Evan to kind of have a house. And yes, I do see the wagon shaking violently. I'm just cruising. That's a pretty bad wobble. I like that these wagons actually wobble as you pick up higher speeds than just stay straight and wobble if you turn. Because there's a lot of wagons that only wobble when you turn. And these ones, if you're going straight at a high speed, like 50 or so, they'll start to wobble. Even like 45. Probably gonna have to back this one in later. Or I'm gonna pull it off over here. This farm is going to be mostly dairy or cattle here, like the barns. And we got our fuel there. I'm going to go get the other wagon. We'll come back and get the trailer, load that chopper up, otherwise it's going to take forever. This is the place that I was thinking would be good for Evan, seeing that, well, it's really close to the farm. It's got a bin, he's got a garage, and if we need it, there's some storage. And then he's got the house, and it comes with a field. And then you got the strips with the grass in between. So I'm gonna hop on the interstate or highway here, and we'll get headed down to pick up this other wagon. I am going to also continue with the older style farming. If you guys do like that, let me know. I enjoy playing on maps like that are a little smaller and tighter, along with the kind of American big wide open. So this is technically going to be the work truck. I don't know what Evan's going to want for a truck. I haven't really communicated too much with him. However, I did tell him a little bit was going to happen in the near future, and that I had one set up. So we'll see what he wants for a truck, and if he wants anything else. And if he really wants that as his house or not. Because if not, he could live right up on the farm, and I could take this one. It would probably also help with me putting this truck in like a garage or something. So, because right now, I'll probably end up having to put it in with the gooseneck trailer in that shed. Because the garage that we have here is not the greatest. One thing I do currently have turned on is crop destruction, so I'm going to try not to drive in the fields too much. And I might turn it off at a later date. So this truck is a little strange. It has a lot of body roll. So I don't know if I'm going to do the interior too often on this truck when we're pulling gooseneck trailers. But it's a really nice truck otherwise. It's got nice sounds. It's a big heavy duty, technically a 1-ton truck. So I haven't really used this chopper. I know Charger Farms has. And there's something special about this chopper that I don't know if he said anything about. However, it is identical to one in our family. Me and Charger Farms are related. He's actually my cousin. Well, I don't know if I can load it on or not. I might have to back it on for it to actually work correctly. I don't know if they're too wide though. Actually, I think I just found something out with this header and why it doesn't like to stay up. I'm gonna do something real quick to make sure I was right or not. I think I do need this. Although I don't know how it looks. Not great. I don't know if that's right or not. It doesn't look right. Your lid is technically this, but this header looks right. So I'm gonna lower it and then pick it up. Oh, it picks up fine now. Oh, that's weird. I guess that's how it's supposed to be. I don't know what it means by earlidge head, so it might be like combine header. There's another thing I don't have is a swather. However, I don't know what I'm all going to buy quite yet. The series probably isn't going to start for another about week or so. Yeah, it's doing it again. I wonder if it's because it senses the ground and it only raises so high or something. I guess we'll find out. But I'll get this home, offload it, and then I don't think I'm going to do any chopping yet today. However, that's probably what we'll start with next time. Whether Evan's here or not, I'm going to do some chopping. However, when he's here, I'd like to at least start combining, so we got two guys. Maybe even set up a course play so they can run that course. And then we can kind of cart and haul. So this is our field there, that bean field. This truck just sounds awesome. I haven't used it that much, and I thought I would change it up, being that I always use the Chevys, and Evan always uses the Fords, that I would use a Ford. I don't know what he's going to use, however. This is going to be technically an old school series, is I think how I'm gonna label it, because that is what I was thinking. Kind of how I'm gonna run this is a little more old school. So yeah, now it's gonna pick up. Yeah, it's all off like the sensors on the ground. So if I pick it up now, or if I lower it, it's going to lower if I drive up the trailer. Or it's gonna pick up, it's so it contours with the ground. And that's all the farther it tips. And then when I pick up, that's as far as it goes. So it looks like I have the header set down. However, if I go slow enough off the trailer, you can kind of see that it's going to drop into the ground momentarily. If I lower it, only when it's lowered is it going to do it. That's pretty cool though. I didn't know that this chopper did that, but that makes sense why it was being weird on the trailer. I'll hook up to it right away. I might do a little bit of chopping off camera to see how this thing works, but it seems like it'll work awesome. So, with all that being said, I hope you guys enjoy the farm here on Ashton Corners, the Old School series. If you have not, please consider liking and subscribing to the channel. It helps me out a lot. And I hope to see you guys in the next one. Bye for now.